Welcome back to This is a Commander channel, where this is a Commander channel, and today I'm going to be talking about Commander, Tough Rules, and Cool Interactions, episode 16. This episode is going to take a look at a really cool interaction between one of the newly spoiled creatures from the Streets of New Capena set called Goldhound. Goldhound is a 1/1 artifact creature for a red mana that has the ability to tap and sacrifice itself to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. This probably doesn't seem all that interesting until you take a look at what the subtypes are for this artifact creature. Goldhound is a treasure dog, with dog being a creature subtype and treasure being an artifact subtype. The card that has an interesting interaction with Goldhound is Xorn. One of my friends on Discord asked me what would happen if he used an ability from a card like Kiki-Jiki Mirror Breaker or something like Delina Wild Mage to make a token copy of the Goldhound while you have a Xorn Out. So you could also use something like the flip side of the new Fable of the Mirror Breaker, which transforms into a basically Kiki-Jiki Mirror Breaker. So first, let's take a look at what Xorn does. Xorn is a creature that has a replacement effect that says if you would create one or more treasure tokens, instead create those tokens plus an additional treasure token. This is a really similar replacement effect to what we see on cards like Parallel Lives, but they are very different in terms of how the game sees them. If Parallel Lives was out when you made a token copy of Goldhound, then yes, you would indeed make 2 of those tokens instead. But if Xorn were out, that is not exactly what would happen. However, it would still replace the effect. Have you guys figured it out yet exactly what the result with Xorn Out will be? Okay, so Xorn only cares about tokens. Specifically, he cares about treasure tokens. If we use Kiki-Jiki's ability to make a token copy of Goldhound, it will in fact be a token that is made, alright? It will have the subtype of treasure, so his replacement effect will indeed care about this. But when you read the wording on Xorn very closely, it doesn't say to instead make twice as many of those tokens like Parallel Lives type effects do. It says to make 1 additional treasure token instead. So it will end up making a Goldhound token, and then it'll make a normal, everyday treasure token that we're used to seeing. I will also add that both of the tokens that you created, the Goldhound and the treasure, will have the sacrifice at end of turn triggered ability applied to them. So you'll have to use the treasure that turn and not be able to save it for later. But it is a sad thing that you're not going to end up making 2 copies of the Goldhound from Xorn's effect. But still, I think this is a pretty interesting thing in that you're going to be making a Goldhound and a normal, boring treasure token. So that's all I have for this episode for today. Please do subscribe to the channel for more episodes of Tough Rules and Cool Interactions. As I've said in many of these other episodes, I have like, I don't know, 200 something more ideas that are written down, but these are all in reference to older cards in Magic. These last few videos I've been making are just from the new sets. So I've got so many ideas for card interactions and crazy things going on. So yeah, there's a lot more content to be coming out soon. Also, I do want to thank my buddy Shane for asking such a cool question that I actually did have to read a couple times to figure out exactly what was going to be replaced. So yeah, that's all I got for right now. Have a good one. Ta-ta.